Good evening, my YouTube family. I really got sick. It's hard to breathe for me. I'm super swollen because of the nose congestion and I didn't wash my hair. I didn't brush my hair today. But how it happened, like about 5 days ago, my husband, his name is Ivan, he was doing something outside. And like weather in California right now is not too hot. And it was kind of very close to freezing. And he just got cold. I'm very resistant to viruses. So sometimes he catches the virus, he got sick, and I'm still okay. He was sick for about 4 days and he got better. I went to the gym, I had my workout. Right after the workout, I came back home and then I just had a shower. And in the shower, I felt that that's it. You probably know what I'm talking about when you're starting to get sick. It's a special feeling, like nothing else would be the same. Luckily, we had the medicine because he was sick a couple days ago. Did it help me? Not really. I tried the Dayquil and NyQuil. Maybe you guys know the stuff if you're from America. I'm trying to survive this day, and now it's just 6:23 p.m. Guys, that's incredible because most of the time when it's your healthy days, let's call it healthy, when you feel your best, time just flies. You're always in a rush, you're doing million stuff, and today the time just goes too slowly. Crossing fingers that it's not going to be so severe. I have my favorite series on HBO Max. That's Big Little Lies. Guys, that's the best. Many years ago, I watched the first season. I believe I lived in Russia back then. And first time we've been to California, I remember me being in Monterey and going to that cafes and restaurants and all these places where they've been. For me, I'm very sentimental for these moments. Like, tell me if you are too.
I know she enjoyed her party, but you have to admit her excitement seemed tempered.
Fine. No desk. Bathroom.
Hello, my dear YouTube family. I am very sick. I was literally dying yesterday, and today I'm feeling better. I think it's not a very nice idea to go outside and spread the virus to this world, so I'm just trying to keep it simple and stay at home. I decided, why shouldn't we make tiramisu? Because I promised you to do that. What I've just done, I've done espresso, a couple of espresso shots. So we need to cool it down, and I think I will put it in the fridge. We will need I would show you the package I'm using. The name is Savoiardi. So we will go for like same package, like a half one. Most of the time they separate these fingers for like 100 grams a package. So we're gonna use only one. We need the mascarpone cheese, one egg. We're gonna need vanilla sugar. We're gonna need just basic sugar, cocoa powder. I add Bacardi, and you can go for any liquor you want to do, like ChatGPT or Google it, ask which one you want to add. If you don't drink alcohol, you want to give it to your kids, you can use like tiramisu or something like amaretto, like just the syrups. What we need to do with the egg, we need to separate the egg yolk and the egg white. I don't really have that fancy KitchenAid stuff. If you do, like, good for you. Here is about 40 grams of sugar. So I just put some sugar in here. Here we go. Almost done. The egg yolk in here. It has to be whiter, so you will see the difference. It took me about, I think, 3 minutes to get to this point, and then I'm adding my egg white inside of it, and I will start whipping it. Here we go. Okay guys, so I'm ready with my egg white. Starting to feel worse, but I'm okay. You have to get kind of like this situation. So it have to be like a cream like that. and then you just mix them together. Sorry, like I was feeling that I can easily cook, but now it feels worse. But I realized that it's a very quick dessert, and mixing them together like this. Then I take the mascarpone, about 150 grams of mascarpone. Here is 227, so probably almost all, like 75% of it. It's like that. So I am mixing it together and adding just a bit of vanilla sugar, just a bit. The cream should be like this. So I will take a plate like this one, this shape, kind of Italian style, and I have my coffee, and I need to add some Bacardi syrup, or like actually like rum or cognac, I don't know like what you're gonna use for it. So we need actually 1.5 spoons, but I have very small spoons. So I'll put like 1.5 spoons inside. Stir it very nicely. And then that's why we needed our plate for. I take my Savoiardi cookies. So what we do, we have like two sides of them. One is no sugar and second is covered with sugar. So what we need to do, we need to put them, like dip them in a coffee, turn them around and put to the bowl, like, or plate, what we prepared. You actually need to dip it like this, turn around and put it here. It needs to be like in a second, like that, not more. So not less and not more. And you go like one by one and putting them together. Look at that, there is a half of a portion and the shape is just a perfection. So after we just put the first layer, you go to your cream and you cover this layer with the cream like that. And you have to just cover the layer. It's easy to see from the sides how much I put. So here we go. This is the first layer and the second layer goes right on the top. Same thing, dipping to the coffee and liquor, turning around. Use all your cream, don't waste anything. You got it, right? So kind of like 2 layers of Savoiardi and 2 layers of cream. And then the last thing is cocoa powder. So we don't need coffee anymore. I'll put it on a side. So I would just use a regular spoon and just... My husband doesn't really like when it's too much of cocoa, so I would just add a bit. Many people love when it's totally covered with cocoa powder. That's totally fine because we're not those people, and my husband just loves when it's just a little bit on the top. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the cover on and put it in the fridge for, not in the freezer, just in the fridge for 5 hours. The best thing about tiramisu is that you don't have to bake anything. Hi guys, I'm sorry, I'm breathing so deeply because this little gentleman was running away from me and I was trying to catch him. Okay, I think that he realizes that I'm filming him. His name is Yukan and he's our family member number 3. He is very excited and I will tell you why. My husband, he found kind of a dog TV stuff on YouTube. It can be 6-8 hours videos. They are filming animals. He is a big fan of sheep. You know, the animals sheep. He's watching sheep and cows. Do you want to go? You can stay. You can stay. He's very shy, and I think that he understands that I'm filming him. This little boy is so sleepy because he was watching all these videos for the whole day. And I couldn't do anything like to stop him because he was so excited. Yes, you were so excited. So this baby boy is our new family member. His name is Yukon. Not like a potato. It's not a potato. It's because of the river. It's a big river in Alaska and Canada. Very powerful. He has different eyes. The blue one like symbolizes the water, and the brown is the earth. The Yukon River, maybe you've heard of it because of the gold rush. We always wanted to adopt a puppy. We decided to get a dog. I was watching in the internet, asking for advices. I was asking about the insurance situation, asking tips about adopting a baby from shelter. And many people told that you have to go for super healthy dog because the insurance wouldn't cover the illnesses and diseases that the dog had before it was adopted. You want to stay? You want to go? You want to go? Okay, you can go. You can go, my love. One day, I was grocery shopping and he texted me like, "Where are you?" And I was 25 minutes away from home. I told I'm 25 minutes away. And he told, yeah, me same, like. And then in a second, I see him on a Ring camera on the front door. I just parked my car close to his car and I saw a pup sitting on the passenger seat. He went to the shelter December 11th. You can't just got there, I think the same day, maybe the day before, and he told me that it was 250 dogs in a shelter. So it's like a huge corridor and crates, like cages. And all these little pups, like some of them are barking, some of them are super aggressive, some of them just lost all the hope in the world and don't wait for anything. It had a room like where you can go on a date with a pup you choose, and he took like 3 pups. I call them pups, but some of them were like 5 years old. And he asked about him, and people told that he just got to the shelter and they have to wait for couple more days for his owners if they appear, so they could take the dog back home. And he waited for 4 days, I think, because it was December 15th when he got Yukon home. And December 15th was the last day when the owners could come and pick the pup up. Nobody came, and it was like last hour of the day. He takes him, gets like documents for him, and he's home. Like, he's not ours now, he is pre-adopted because the dogs by the California law should be neutered before being adopted. So he has a surgery scheduled on February 11th. So yeah, we just have to wait for less than 2 months to get all the documents, to make an insurance, make all the stuff. And I want to also get the emotional support documentation for the dog, because if I want to go somewhere for traveling, I can do it without any problems. It's not about convenience, it's about my mental health. Yeah, I haven't waited for him, and he had so many cuts, so many bites on his legs. He still has all the neck, like here, was totally hairless or bald. How can I say it? Because it was a skin infection, and this pup looked like he never had a bath in his life. And we immediately brought him to the paw spa and got him a really nice shower. Every single day we started with a good walk, good food, antibiotics with a treat because it's a pill. He has to take it, and I have to like cover it in a meat or somewhere like something healthy for him. And couple more walks every single day, a really nice walk in the evening, one more time food. So very strict schedule with antibiotics. That couple days after I started giving him probiotics. If you're taking antibiotics, you have to take probiotics. And he's having the best meals in his life. He's very grateful. He's such a nice pup. He has couple beds, like in a living room, in a bedroom. We have most of the furniture covered because he's everywhere by now. And yeah, it's such a funny moment. But guys, I will tell you good things later. But now I will share all the stuff that my husband shared with me about the shelter. And he told me that so many dogs are being returned to the shelter. So people take the animal and then they return it. I'm a huge believer that if you decided to adopt a puppy, a kitty, a rabbit, you have to realize that it's a huge responsibility. It's not just joy and fun. It's a lot of walks, it's a lot of attention. You walk your dog, you have to pick up the poop. If he or she pees on the floor, on the carpet, anywhere, you have to clean it. You have to clean the bowls that they eat from every single time. You have to check the water. It should be filtered. It should be good and clean all the time. So it's a lot of work. And for the person who is not used to it, I think it's just better to realize that it's not just a funny thing that when you walk outside with your dog and it's a funny game. It's not. Ours is 2 years old. He has all these bites on his legs and his ears and, neck. I don't know what happened to him. Is it a homeless dog? Is it a doggy that was just in a very bad family? Nobody knows. He's just a poor soul. He's the most loving dog ever. So sincere, so loving. He loves to hug. He always comes to me. And now he's just watching his house. And because of that, he's not here. But most of the time, he's just somewhere around you. And I don't know like why people do that. I realized that in my life I knew the person. It was like my girlfriend's husband. We are not in touch anymore, so it's fine. He bought a dog from breeder. It was a Doberman puppy. I never seen him in person, the puppy, but on photos he was just adorable. This man, he was in his 30s, like 35 years old maybe, so kind of my age. And he bought a puppy. He brought the puppy home, and then he decided that in couple days that he doesn't want a puppy because puppy is not only for playing and walking. And he didn't know that. He thought that puppy is just you wake up, you feed the puppy, you go for a walk, then you play when you want it, and that's it. But it's not it. It's like a kid, it's a child. And you have to clean after him if he pees. You have to be close to him if he's upset or he's scared. And when you take him from his mother and his brothers and sisters, you have to be prepared that your baby would cry for couple nights, maybe the whole week at nights, because it's a huge stress for him because he's alive. He's not like a toy. And this man, he returned the puppy to the breeder. I'm not gonna cry, but I'm just looking at my dog and I saw how bad his shape was when we adopted him and how good he is now. And I wanted it to be a very sunshiny vlog. And see you guys in next episode. Thank you so much. It was a cozy little chat about my loved ones. Good morning, guys. Happy 2026. Today it's 1 p.m. and today is January 1st. I decided to remove all the decorations. I just got so tired because with a doggy in a house, it's so difficult always to be alert and every time look where he goes, what he does. It's like a child. I have a bruise on my nail, so if you will see it, don't be scared. I'm fine, but just something heavy dropped on my thumb. I'm super swollen because in Russian tradition, we eat a lot salty stuff on New Year's. It's like salad and caviar, and we drink bubbles, like we drink champagne, which means that you wake up every time super swollen. I think I'm not so bad, but I'm also on that time of the month. If you're a woman, you understand that it's like you're swollen. Either way, I'm feeling just like a balloon. Yuki would be helping me with all the stuff, and we are going to start right now. Good morning, YouTube fam. This is December. This is January 3rd. I still can't process that it's New Year because we didn't really have celebration. I need to put some stuff back to storage, bring some stuff to the storage. Because we have two storages, and one that we have like right at home is pretty small, so I think that it would be a very nice idea just to bring to the other one if I have a key. If I don't have a key, Ivan has it in his car, so I wouldn't be able to do that. So I will just do a little makeup and go some groceries. I don't know if you guys see him. There is my doggy. For the winter time, I just started loving the MAC Studio Fix foundation. For summertime, I think is just too much as a coverage, but for winter time, especially the color, like the shade I have, is just super perfect for me because I'm very kind of a pale skin girl, and this winter is my first winter in my life that I don't have any tan. What I mean, like I always went to some vacations or I used kind of a tanning, especially last couple years because I had gym membership and we had this tanning machines, and I kind of rewarded myself after every workout that I can go to this tanning booths and just have a nice tanning session. And you know how silly I was when I was younger? I have a very sensitive skin, and sometimes I have like all these little breakouts and all the stuff, and guys, and I loved to expose my face to the sun without any protection. And when you're like 30 plus, you think more about your skin. Yeah, so I don't do it. I don't expose my skin anymore. It's like I'm not doing it super nice because I just don't care. I don't just go groceries. I'm using my Milk Sculpture, my perfect one, this one. Very blendable thing, very easy to use. We were expecting so much of raining. The forecast told us that it's going to be like kind of like 4 days of raining every single day, and actually it's sometimes it rains, but not too much. And I would say I'm so happy about it because I thought that walking a dog would be so difficult, because every time you can't dry him off. He's not afraid of Dyson, but he's not a fan of Dyson. Today I went for one of the best investments I made in last year. It's really funny that I call it an investment, but it's actually is an investment. Are my I'm not sure if you guys see it. It's such a messy. Yeah, so it's kind of a real leather pants. Those are skinnies, and I know that many people would say I don't like skinnies. I'm not a big fan of skinnies too, but they just go with everything, and you can wear them with the high heels. And I decided just to go for kind of a basic but real leather. Those are from Massimo Dutti, beautiful chocolate brown shade. And I never had leather pants before in my life, never. And I decided like I want to make this purchase for myself, and I don't regret it for a second, because the difference in wearing real leather pants and faux leather pants is just huge. I was wondering if I would be feeling kind of sticky or sweaty, or this uncomfortable feeling sometimes in faux leather, but no, it's like it's your second skin. By the way, those are my one of the best blushes I have. That's a Bobbi Brown something melon, fresh melon. We were eating Chinese food yesterday at 10:30 p.m. before going to bed. We just had this stuff too late, so I was feeling super swollen again. I think it's fine, because the holidays are always on a swollen side, and every time you wake up after eating these candies, cookies, salty stuff, and million different dishes, treating yourself with the food is always, guys, I don't know, like, I think that dog owners would totally get it when you see your dog doing something like sitting in a funny way, walking in a funny way, doing anything nice. You want to film him every single second. Maybe a week ago I ordered myself new sneakers. I haven't opened the box yet, because I just know how they look. It's same sneakers I had before. It's New Balance 530. I am back. The sneakers are looking like this. I think you guys are familiar with the same style, because I have the same style ones in a different shade, white slash navy, and these ones are just perfection. So if you're looking for kind of super light, super lightweight and nice, guys, can we just... Isn't he just the sweetest dog ever? I think everybody who has an animal would say that. My dog is just the sweetest doggy. So yeah, these sneakers are just perfection. Easy to mix with anything, easy to wear, super lightweight. So I'm going to wear this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think like basic colors would definitely work. I just love them. So if you're looking for something for running, walking, those are incredible. And I love the color. I know that they are not on a super trendy side. And I'm not on a trendy side. I just don't care. If I love something that is super comfortable for me, I just don't care about fashion. Like you can be fashionistas and you can wear super trendy stuff, but I'm just on my comfortable 35 years old situation in my era. So yeah, I'm good. So those are just perfection. I see that my battery is dying. I'm going for Trader Joe's haul, and yeah, I will leave you here, guys.